Hi everyone, this is Karen G and this is the Raw Me. All right, before we get started, click like and share and subscribe so that we can always see the content that I'm going to be uploading. Well, today I'm talking about A1C. I received some information from my doctor saying that my numbers are high, so I have to make it a point to do something or go on a needle. So yesterday I met with a group and we was at the Houston Farmers Market, and one of the gentlemen in the group was telling me that in his country, they don't have really a problem with diabetes like that. He says because they eat pumpkin all the time. So I said, pumpkin, what's that? What's that got to do with it? He said, well, pumpkin works with your glucose. And I was kind of wondering, was there any validity to it? So when I got home, I Googled it and I did find out there's some blogs and all kind of information about pumpkin and diabetes. So I went to HEB and I got me a pumpkin. Now, I cut this pumpkin. It's kind of hard to cut. I was going to cut it for you all on camera, but I was having difficulty and making sure the camera's in the right range. So the gentleman told me, I said, well, how much pumpkin do you eat? He said, well, eat about this much, about that size, and gave me that as his way of telling me. And I said, okay. So I went today, got my pumpkin, and I cut it open. This is the top of it, and I'm going to show you what it looked like on the side, just in case you've never cut open a pumpkin. That's what it looked like with the pumpkin seeds. Okay, so they told me you had to eat some pumpkin. I never eaten pumpkin raw. I've boiled it and turned it into pumpkin pie. I had a girlfriend always used to get pumpkins every fall of the year for her job, would give them out, and she would come bring me her pumpkin, and she didn't want it. She knew I had kids. I would cut it open, let them get it all, the goodie out of it, make some pumpkin seeds back in the day. And I would take the rest of it, cut it open, and turn it into some pumpkin pie. I'm a sweet potato pie person, but if somebody give me a pumpkin, I'm not gonna let it go to waste. Can't let it go to waste now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna taste it, the pumpkin, the raw pumpkin. I don't know. You see, I'm trying to cut it. So. Trying to cut this pumpkin. It's got the gunk on it, so I'm gonna try it. Yeah, it's gonna try it. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. Not a fan of it. It's crunchy, kind of potato-ish. I like raw potatoes, but I'll do it now. I've been helping get that A1C down. I'll do it. Not a fan of it, but things I'm doing. They're kind of like a kind of potato-ish, if I can describe it. But I like eating raw potatoes. Every time I peel potatoes, I'm always eating some on the way. So I'm gonna try this. Also, another lady in the group was talking about moringa tea. And so they have all kind of stuff at this market, all these herbs and stuff. So I bought some of this. This is one of them. It's got moringa in it and some other herbs that's supposed to be good for helping take down your A1C. I'm trying to do some holistic stuff here. So this is Cabazos, C-A-B-A-Z-O-S. It says boil water for a cup. It said boil water for a cup of tea. 2, use a strainer or a teaspoon of the tea. 3, let it be for 10 minutes, then remove it. He said, let it be. I had some of that this morning. I didn't really taste like much of anything. I followed the instructions, but if that, I'll substitute this for some coffee because I usually drink coffee every morning. So I'm going to go with this route. So it's October. I got 2 more months to make it happen for my before I go see my doctor again. Yeah, my A1C is up. It's high, but you know, I'm gonna work on getting it down. So you know, I'm sorry if I'm frowning. I've got a little slight headache, but today I've just been chilling, catching up on my Squid Games. I finished this series that's on Netflix. My daughter requested that I finish it so we can have a discussion. I'm waiting for her to call me so we can have our discussion about Squid Games. Anyway, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. If you're into violence, you know, violence, and know that this is just a series, you know, not real, well, you can get into it. If you don't like anything violent, you want to skip this one. You want to skip it. But I watched it and it had my heart beating a few times. I can't say that it did, but anyway, I'm not going to spoil it for you. So I hope you, and if you do decide to get into it, you know, you'll have some discussions behind it. I guarantee you that. But anyhow, back to my A1C. I'm working on getting it done. You know, it's kind of hard when you're older. Like, I'm 53. And I'm proud of it. I'll tell anybody my age, but you don't ask me what my weight is. That's personal. But I'm going to work on getting it together. It's just kind of hard now when the older you get, you have ailments. You know, things get to ache. Wake up in the morning, back be hurting. You know, your hip may hurt or something. Things that you just spring out before, you just don't have it like that anymore. Well, I got to get it back. But, you know, there's things that we go through the older we get. So I'm sure you all have experienced it. Or if you haven't experienced, it may be right around the corner for you. But, you know, it's just kind of hard. And I got a few back problems. So trying to get my exercise regimen in. I'm just going real slow. You know, like 30 minutes on the treadmill, 35 with my cool down. Just, you know, I'm not trying to overdo it because like this back, let me know, it'll sit me down. So I got to be careful with it. But I'm just going to be focusing on right now trying to get this A1C down before I go to that follow-up appointment. And, you know, make my doctor proud, make me proud. That's what it is, make me proud, because I don't want to go to the big needles, or something. It's bad enough when you got to prick your finger all the time just to find out where you are. And then when you do something good, and then all of a sudden you check it again and the number doesn't shot up, it's enough to piss you off. Think, I thought I was doing good. And what my sugar up? And sugars, But, you know, diabetes is something that my family, we battle. Quite a few of us in the family do battle it. So anyhow, I'm just being me, the raw me. So if you like to follow this journey, I'll be giving updates about my A1C as well. So I'm sure some of you all may be doing it. I'll be giving updates and about the progress with the pumpkin, seeing what the pumpkin's doing. And I'll let you know. So like and share, subscribe so you'll know, so you'll be on the loop of when I get, especially if I get another pumpkin. I think the next pumpkin I'm gonna get is probably canned pumpkin. I just hope it don't have a lot of preservatives to it. I just have to, I guess, rinse it and rinse it and rinse it. But pumpkin is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the one of the duos, and the pumpkin seeds. It said eat pumpkin seeds. So there's a lot of pumpkin seeds in here. I'm not a fan of this rawness, but you know, it's Karen G, and it's the raw meat, and it's raw pumpkin. So I'm gonna eat these raw pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna dig it out, put some in some baggies. I'm gonna put some in the oven, you know, kind of make them a little more crispy. And have some snacks, this is some snack for me. And just try to do what I can with this pumpkin, because it's only me here eating it. And hopefully my numbers will go down. Hopefully I'm gonna follow what this guy said and I saw on the blogs. I'm gonna follow it and drink my tea. I'm gonna do both of them and see what happens. So until then, I will be back. So again, like, subscribe, and you know, comment. Let me know what you think. Anyway, smooches.